Hi folks, here Chris Voss from the chrisvossshow.com, the chrisvossshow.com. Location apps and some of the stuff we want to talk about today. Mobile is going some huge new directions, and everything is going to be about customer experience. Foursquare, you've heard me talk about Foursquare, location apps, Yelp, et cetera, and how as a manager of retail outlets, you need to be very concerned, you need to be very aware of the implications of people that are coming in and checking into your store now and making reports and talking about different things. A couple weeks ago, we had a horrible experience with a nightclub in Los Angeles, and they're very rude, very indignant. We were on a list to get in. They had just switched the front security team, and they were trying to shake us down and move us to a place where we could drink, and it was a real big pain. We even had one of our close friends come out to get us in, who was a VIP at the event. They ripped up his VIP sticker and told him to get back in the club and quit annoying him. It was really rude. And so we, of course, let them know, of course, to Twitter, and they since have a lot of negative things that are put on them between Yelp, Foursquare, Gowal, and everything else. In fact, finally, after a couple weeks of seeing the tweets running, they called begging to resolve the issue with us. Another friend of mine who is very popular on Twitter, as popular as me, had the same experience at a restaurant and started tweeting it out and giving bad reviews and reports. These businesses don't seem to be aware that the power of this medium is out there, and it's very important that they get it. Anyway, I've segued just a little bit from what I want to talk about today, but what it's going to be about, and I guess I really haven't, but what this is about is the experience that people are going to be having in your store. Now, if you're a smart business person, you're already concerned about the experience, the interaction that people have with your waiters, their purchasing, their interaction with your inventory or whatever it is that you sell, do, all that sort of good stuff. Everything is experience-based on giving the customer, hopefully, the best experience, and that way they'll want to come back to your store and they'll also recommend you. But what mobile is doing is taking it even further. Now, it used to be we just check in, and that seems to be the new norm. But now it's becoming more gaming, where it's becoming more of an augmented experience inside of a retail operation when you go in there. Let me show you an example. And I showed you earlier about Pepsi's thing. This is called Chili's. This is Chili's iPhone app. You can see here they have a welcome thing that comes up there very quickly, and I'm not sure how well you're making this out on your computer, but you can actually play a game, and let's see here, you can play a game with their iPhone app, and you can start the game while you are at their thing, and the game consists of chilies that drop from the sky, and you have to click them or punch them to keep them from going behind the table and get as many as you can. Now, if you can see this very accurately, the chilies are the company's logo. This is a brilliant subconscious thing to get you to anchor in the Chili's logo into your brain and to play this game. Now, maybe you don't play this when you're at Chili's. That certainly would be something you could do. But you can also do this at home. So you're probably, if you go to Chili's enough, you eat, you play the game while you're eating, and of course they have a thing on here where you can go through and let's see, you can pick an ideal meal. It will help you pick an ideal meal for your restaurant. Let us help you what you're looking for. Here's of course the menu that you can go to. So you're going to probably use this when you're in the store. Here's the starters of the menu. You might use this when you're in Chili's to make a decision as to what you want to take and purchase and what you want to do. And you're going to equate buying and eating at Chili's with this app. But you're also going to go home with the app, and you're going to see the app, and you're going to be going through your app list and go, you know what, I'm hungry. That chili sounds good. You're going to program yourself with the Chili's logo with the game. You may play it at home, or you know what, it's a fun, simple enough game that your kids will play it at home, and they'll be like, Mommy, Daddy, can we go to Chili's? We like to play the game. And I mean, just what a great subconscious neuro-linguistic programming, for those of you who love that sort of stuff, sort of app. And this is more and more of what you're going to see in mobile apps. It's taking the experience of what's going on, and it's making it so that you can play games and interact with the product brand in and of itself. So what you want to ask yourself is, if you're a business out there, how can you be making apps that people are going to interact with, that's going to build your brand loyalty, that's going to build your brand subconsciously into the client's mind, and also give them something to go home with. I mean, we used to experiment back in the old days with giving people frequent buyer cards and things of that nature. Certainly Smith's does that, and Albertsons, different grocery stores do that. And the idea is that, when you see your key fob, you're getting your car, you're always reminded, hey, I should go to Smith's or Albertsons. So this does a similar thing where you can be on your phone flipping through your thing, and you can be like, oh, Chili's. Oh, that makes me hungry. Look at that chili. And everything's neurolinguistic programmed into your brain with their game. So pretty amazing stuff here as to what's going on. Of course, they don't really have a check-in thing, which they probably should on it. Pepsi was very smart. If you've seen Pepsi's deal recently that I posted and spoke about, Pepsi Loot on the iPhone. So you can check that out. But this Pepsi Loot, and we'll just revisit this again. Pepsi Loot, what it is, it's not only check-ins, but you can also buy music with the points you get from checking in and buying Pepsi at participating stores. And so you're going to equate the music that you're going to buy on it with the points you got from Pepsi, and every time you probably think about that music, neurolinguistic programming, I'm thirsty for a Pepsi, because they helped me get that download. So anyway, some interesting things that are going on with marketing out there. Very interesting things, and how should your business be taking advantage of it? If you get a chance, contact us at Strategics One Consulting, because that's one of the things we do. We help people market their business online. Thanks for coming by the ChrisVossShow.com. Be sure to check back daily. Bye-bye.